Rudy, several players are currently jockeying and vying for the coveted DPOY Defensive Player of the Year award. Why should you be the one to walk away with the hardware yet again?
You know, there's a lot of great defenders in this league, and as they should, you know, it's great that a lot of guys want to win this award, but I think it should just be about impact. You know, who is having the most impact for their respective teams. And, you know, over the years, I've been trying to, every time I step on the court, translate what I do into wins and into, you know, impacting my team in a positive way defensively. And this year again, you know, we're back and not as good as last year collectively, but still a very good defensive team. And when you look at the numbers, they don't lie. I mean, they speak for themselves.
Yeah, the numbers, they never lie. You've won the award, though, 3 times out of the last 4 years. So do you think that makes it tougher, that you have to set the bar even higher to win it again?
For sure. And it's kind of human nature to kind of, when someone does the same thing over and over and over every year and is really being consistent doing it, you kind of take that for granted. And I kind of knew it was coming, but this year I really felt like people are kind of like, okay, Rudy is doing this, but let's see what other guys are doing, and you know, let's stop looking at the numbers, stop looking at the impact, and then find the more exciting narratives out there. And I don't really blame them, but it's a little unfair, but it's human nature.
So maybe not the most exciting narrative, but do you feel that you're the most exciting defender in the NBA right now?
I mean, most exciting, I don't know. I mean, I'm not the most, maybe not the most fun to watch for sure, but once again, I mean, the numbers speak for themselves, and it's all about, you know, it's all about what you do every single night for your team. And then, you know, there's a lot of highlights you can show, there's a lot of narratives you can put out there, but at the end of the day, the data speaks for itself. And if anybody else not named Rudy Gobert was doing doing what I do this year and having the impact that I have this year, they would be the front runner and it would be clear. So why not? Why not? You know, if I'm being consistent, why should I be penalized for being consistent year after year?
Yeah. How do you say I'm the Defensive Player of the Year in French?
Je suis le défenseur de l'année.
Oh, there it is. All right. Speaking of hardware, you and Jazz Nation obviously would love to hoist the Larry O'Brien up, right? What makes you confident that this team can finally get over the hump and reach your postseason goals this year?
And we've been through a lot of adversity this year. And last year was kind of a different year when we kind of cruised into the season and we were first and everything was doing great. And then we faced the adversity during the playoffs, and it was kind of hard for us to overcome that. And this year, I mean, it was a tough year for us. Obviously, still a great year. We possibly could end up the season with 50 wins, which is pretty good. But more adversity, more injuries. We had COVID. I mean, I was out for COVID for a few weeks, for a week. Injuries and a lot of different lineups. You know, we lost Joe during the season, which was a big part of what we were doing. And yeah, we feel like, you know, now it can only go up. And we're really excited to obviously being in the playoffs for the 5th straight year and 6th straight year, sorry. And now our goal is to win a championship. And we know we have the talent. Now it's all about going out there and be consistent and just believe in ourselves, because we do have the weapons that we need to accomplish that.
Absolutely. And Rudy, I really appreciate you hanging with us today. Something that I feel we have to dive into, especially because your head coach addressed it last night publicly, this supposed divide between you and your teammate Donovan Mitchell. Quinn began to clarify that chatter last night, but that sort of has been bolstered by the stat that he passes to you only 3 times per game. But I just want to give you the floor, clear up any speculation. What are your thoughts?
One of my thoughts, there's always going to be noise. You know, there's a lot of teams and a lot of people that would love for us to break apart. They would love to get a Rudy Gobert or Donovan Mitchell in their team, and there's a lot of bigger market too that would love to get that. And we're aware of that, and we know that everything that happens within our team on the court, off the floor, of the court is being looked at with a big scope, and people are looking for anything they can find to just try to divide us. And then, for us, after what we've been through over the last few years and the COVID situation and everything, we both aware of that, and we both know that it's something that's not going to stop, and we gotta mute that noise, and we both have the same goal, is to win a championship here, and we gotta embrace the moment.
And you're still committed to doing that here and now.
For sure. I mean, we're here for a reason.
Yeah.
And then easy to look at the past, look at the future, and what if, what that. But at the end of the day, we have an opportunity today, and I think for us, the most important thing to do is to embrace that. And and when the season is over, the season is over. It's the NBA. Nobody plays together for 20 years. We know it's business, and we know how it works. But for us, it's really the point is that supporting each other is the key, and be there for one another. And it's never going to be perfect. There's no team in the NBA when it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's the NBA. But when we share the same goal, and then we support each other, that's huge.
Rudy, before I let you go, you're such a fan of the game. I know you watch a lot of basketball. The MVP race, it's so tight. Do you have someone who sticks out in your mind?
I mean, this year there's a few guys that had amazing years. Obviously, 3 guys come to mind: Nikola Jokic, Joel, and Giannis. I think once again, when you look at the impact, when you look at the name of the award is the most valuable player. So, who has been the most valuable for their team? And I think if I had to vote, I would vote for Jokic.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.